I expect that the turrets would go flying with enough speed. But, you know, gotta get enough speed. So I guess Rex as a character minds the health regeneration nerf the least. Yeah, the wrenches have always been for things that are coming later in development. I don't think that this skin goes like all that well with itself. So the new 2 costs more health than the 4 does. So it's just arrow rain, but for 30% of your health. I think it's worse. Initial impression. But it'll be great for big targets, I guess. And it'll be great for your entire 4 zone, I guess, if you want to kill them all, instead of cultivating them and farming their lives, you know? I'm guessing you can't really use it on aerial enemies, right? So I think it's straight worse. If you can't use it on aerial enemies, it's definitely worse. Because just being able to destroy frickin' wisps. Wisps being now literally the most important enemies to kill in the game. I don't really think there's any way it's the play. So I think it's already pretty much determined that Wisps got a buff because they're basically undodgeable except by luck, and health regeneration is trash now. So it's an indirect buff straight to Wisps. That's not new, Appy. They've always been basically undodgeable except by luck. It's just now it matters. This is bad. Well, I think I'm dead. I should kill you. Not another one, dude. I didn't know you were supposed to shoot golems in the eye. I've not. I think them looking away. I don't know. Have to give it a try. Yeah, I didn't think that them looking away had anything to do with that. But who knows? Okay, that did target in the air. Ow, ow, I'm dead now. Goodbye. Get out! Thank you for saving me. Oh, geez. Ready to be a drugged plant. Already working on it. Can you not? I didn't get it. Okay, I'm just gonna take my time exiting then. Well, I don't know how... Here, let me give that an attempt. Yeah, okay, it works on flying enemies, but it's still not spammable. That's the thing. It's delayed, and you can't use it on, like, several in a row. You can only use it on one. I still think that it's not good enough. Backup mags are good now, though. That's true, but it still costs 30% of your health. But 30%. No, I would consider backup mags useless on the old 2. You can spam it pretty much just as hard without them. Oh my god, it's Bear Taffy. Hello, Bear Taffy. Thank you for the 50 months with Prime. Welcome back, my friend. So you can run through your health a lot faster with the old 2, but you also deal a lot more damage overall. Because it's directly targeted. And you can spam it even without backup mags. It seems, it seems better to use the old one. This update is pretty cool. I think that a lot of the unlocks are pretty tedious though. So, I mean, I don't know, if you're waiting, you can keep waiting and see if they change them. Someone asked if I had all the ult abilities. I edited my save because I didn't want to deal with it. Because I think that the unlocks suck. So. Yeah, they did say they would look at them. You know, pay attention to see if they are actually not good. 20 levels without Lunars is not a big deal. Commando is fine. Like, just don't play on Monsoon and that it's not a problem at all. But complete a prismatic trial without going below 100% health as mercenary, that's the dumbest thing. Like, actually the dumbest thing. Did engineer get a new second ability? Yes, the mines were changed. The mines, the like basic mines are different in that they take a while to arm. So at first they'll deal 300% damage, but if they fully arm, they'll deal 900% damage. It's huge, but it's not bad. It's good damage. Apparently Transcendence doesn't work, I'm told. That's what people were saying. Crankwagon, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thanks so much. Really, really appreciate your generosity. Yeah, so basically the only way to do the stay above 100% health stuff is have someone else do it, or get a bunch of turtles so that you always have more health. I think that they're garbage unlocks, and yeah. That's kind of the way I feel about unlocking in this game in general, though. Like, usually it's, I want to see the new content, I want to unlock things, but that will suck the fun out of the game. So it's, I have to play for a while without having fun so that I can have fun again later. And I'm really tired of that. So I'm not really gonna do it anymore. If it looks like garbage and if I try it a little and it is garbage, I am straight up just going to edit my save again. The commando ones are fine, yeah. They're not a big deal. Most of them are not a big deal. I think it's really just like the 3 that have to do with keeping your health at a certain value. But like for the most part, just play on Drizzle and it's much better, but still not great, right? This boss fight's gonna be pretty not great. For me, I'm thinking. Okay, it would be awesome if everyone would get caught in that zone. Nope. Okay, so that was like good. I gotta go this way now because I need enemies to walk into that. And I mean, there's the whole, like, fair enough statement that's like, yeah, if you don't want to do the unlocks, don't. But, like, I don't know. I don't see an unlock as an option, personally. That's, like, the kind of player I am in general. So if they're going to make me not have fun, I'm either not going to play the game, or I'm gonna, suffer, or I'm gonna cheat. Yeah, that's the thing. Usually it's like a really specific thing. They like to add really specific unlocks that you have to go for in ways that aren't actually like interesting gameplay or good gameplay. If they were natural or if they were unique, like you have to look at the game in a slightly different way, but you still aren't like very limited by it, it would be good. Or if it weren't tied to like just get lucky. Now, to be fair, to an extent, just get lucky is okay. Find this, find that, it's a random spawn. Okay, sure. but not in these ways. You know, I do have a mapping here to see where all the loot is. I think that chasing hermit crabs off of a cliff is fine, but I think that maybe it could have been half as many, and it would have still been fine. Like, you wouldn't accidentally get it, but you also wouldn't have to waste a ridiculous amount of time because they stop spawning or something. Like, I think that they just don't quite have their balance between tedious and unique yet. And hopefully they will get there. I think 10 would have done fine. Still served the purpose. Been funny, but also not been mega tedious. I definitely want the speed. Rex only has one new skill. It replaces the 2 with arrow rain, basically. It costs 30% of your health instead of 15. Has like a 6-7 second cooldown. And it just does damage in a radius. It's decent. I think that I prefer the old one. I think the old one is better. But it's not like bad. I thought I would like it more than I do. But it's not bad. So, you know, you got whatever. Making alternate unlocks that are specific to the unlock would be fine. Yesterday, I had the idea of why not let you pay for any given unlock with Lunar coins. Even if it's a ridiculous amount. Like, okay, I want nothing to do with this unlock. I'm going to pay 100 Lunar coins to skip it. I'd be fine with that. He just attacked me through the floor. You get that? Can you not? Like, can you just not with that? Good to know he can do that, though. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Then I'm gonna live. There's so many imps here, dude. Okay, that's gonna do damage. Everyone will die now. Okay, my Borderlands 2 missing achievement is a little different. But no, I don't think there was anything wrong with achievements in that game, for example. And unlocks, there aren't really unlocks in Borderlands. So. But it would, like, completion goals are good goals in my opinion. You know, having every character have the alternate skin unlock for beating Monsoon. I think that's great. That's fine. That's, you know, no problem. If it were as basic as, you know, beat this level, beat this boss, beat this number of enemies with each character, and those were the alternate skills, I wouldn't have a problem with that. That might be a little too plain, but I think that, like, they could be more personalized, and that would be good too. But I don't even, like, I wouldn't have a problem with it if it were as simple as, you know, reaching the same goals with each character. You know, you've played the character enough that you can now see what would be different when you have this new skill. But I would be happier if they were more personalized, you know, for sure. But I think that the type of personalization they're doing is not really about the character. It's just about oh, this seems hard, or this is dumb. Why not do this? And that's the one. Like, what about completing a prismatic trial at 100% health the whole time has anything to do with mercenary? Nothing? I think that those stay in the air for 30 seconds is mercenary one. That's good. Like, that's a good one that fits the character and is, like, you know, unique, but something that you might do just because you're having a good run. And, like, what does staying at 100% health through Rally Point Delta have to do with Huntress? Like, those, I think those are just bad unlocks. But ones that fit with the characters in unique ways, those I like those. Faster, at least. Yeah, something to do with glaive would be good for the glaive one for the Huntress once they add that. Like, I think it would make a lot of sense if they tied, like, if the unlocks for those skills had to do with those skills. Like, that would be decent. That would be a good idea. I don't really want anything to do with what's happening over here. I'm stuck. Okay. What does staying at 100% health for the entirety of Rally Point Delta have to do with any of Huntress's skills? What does completing a prismatic trial at 100% health have anything to do with any of Mercenary's skills? Like, yeah, some of them have to do with the skills that they're related to, and that's a good thing. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. A dodge tied to not taking damage for a whole level. I think that's loose. I really do. Like, I get what you're saying, but I don't think that's a good tie. I'm like, yeah, okay, for the mercenary one, spend the entirety of a prismatic trial in your 4. I don't think just use it a bunch of times is creative either. Like, I'm not saying make something that's uninspired and uninteresting for your unlock, but, you know, put more effort in than they did. Don't just think, how can I make this hard, or how can I make this tedious? Because I really do think that they actually want to make the unlocks tedious. I genuinely believe that. Because they're so consistent with it. Oh, I want to be up there. Oh, I'm gonna die. Freaking hate those nerds. I would have really liked if I had gotten enough money to buy that other use item. Because that could have been, you know, strong and helpful. Do they care if you edit your save? It's a single-player game. I hope they don't care. But, like... they should care that they make people want to edit their saves. Editing your save in this game is super easy. It's extremely easy. Oh dang, I let it out there. That's Crowdfunder is legit now. I do want to try it in a later game run. Like 1.0 proc coefficient, that's nice. Right, it would not just be something that's basically a text file that you can edit if they really wanted to stop people from editing their saves. Like, they want people to test the unlocks, but I think that they don't like it. That they also want people to test the content. So it's kind of like it works both ways. Do I have like a gesture in here? Nope. But I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna get out of here before this activates so that it activates right away on the next level. That's the goal. What do I think of Lunar coin collecting? What do you mean? Like, what I don't understand the question exactly. Clearly I've collected a lot of Lunar coins, but maybe that's not exactly what you mean? Like, do I think that the methods that you acquire Lunar coins with are fine? I think they're fine. Do I think that you should or shouldn't collect a bunch of Lunar coins? I don't know. The method, I think that's fine. I'm sure there will be more and different methods of getting more of them at, you know, when development is later on, or especially when the game is finished. I don't know if they'll remove the current, like, you know, get 5 for obliterating, but I think that's good. Especially if beating the game doesn't give you any and only obliterating does, I think that that would be a very good reason to continue to obliterate rather than beating the game. I would definitely like more variety in methods of getting them, though. That would be good. Someone linked me a Reddit post that had all of the new stuff to add to the save file for unlocking the skills. I removed a few because I was going to do them. Like, it had like all the unlocks, I think, and I was going to actually do a few of them myself. So I didn't include those. But like, they're very obvious when you read them. It would really be nice if there were more enemies grouped together here. I'm just gonna ignore them until the meteor activates again. That's the play. this is probably not the play. Always with the brass contraptions. Oh, I've been hit. Evacuate. Is the meteor the donut hole of the moon donut? Wow, that's deep. Oh, imagine not having any healing items at this point in the game. Wouldn't that be inconvenient? Just launch that over there and it's gonna heal me. Stand still and use fungus. That's definitely the play. Oh, my favorite, you know, even when it's not aiming at you, it hits you. I really like fair attacks. Intentionally fair or not, well, you know, unfair. Okay, this is like great right here. That looks awesome. I'll take all of it. I didn't pay attention to the price of a basic chest. Should probably look into that. Okay, these cost $567, so they're $280. Man. Oh, oh, oh. Hello. You know what? Bandoleer's okay. It wasn't what I was trying to buy because I wanted to jump more since I have the meteor going off, but Bandoleer's actually pretty good since I have my 2, which is a longer cooldown with the alternate. So, like, it works out. Oh, I'm getting out of here. I don't really want anything to do with that. That seems good, though. I still haven't gone up top either, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. I just want to kill this enemy. Okay, I killed that enemy. Alright, I have enough money now, but I just, like... oh, yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near where I am right now. I was gonna say, you know what, it's gonna be a Dio, but I didn't have time. That's fine, I got a dagger already, so... having a Dio is a pretty nice safety feature of this vehicle. No! Well, now I'm glad I got that Dio, huh? Six drinks, that's like, okay. Yeah, I can see this run falling apart at any given moment, so... Dude, imagine having just garbage health regeneration. Well, go for it. Stone Titan. Times 5. 5 is a lot of Stone Titans. Oh, I'm leaving the zone. Goodbye. We're gonna be here a while. Goodbye. I would like very much for them to be extremely grouped up together, but for now I'm going to deal with this. I would be doing a lot more damage to this group with the old too. I'm certain, in fact, because I would be able to target much better. I'm 100% on board with old 2 is just straight better at this point. I don't even consider it questionable. Yeah, their intent was for health regeneration to be much lower on Rainstorm and Monsoon, but I think that it's mechanically worse. I think that if they want it to be harder, increasing enemy damage would have the same effect without messing with the pace and feel of the game. It would reward you for not getting hit, but it wouldn't punish you for bad luck as much. Obviously, the game's going to punish you for bad luck because it's that kind of game, but it wouldn't necessitate a certain type of luck to have a good run. It would just reward skill, basically, having it be different like that. Then you get one shot earlier, don't get hit. Like, I'm absolutely fine with the game being punishing. Like, the game being punishing is not a bad thing. But I think it's the wrong kind of punishing with this mechanic compared to just making enemies stronger, you know? Because basically the difference is just, it is not rewarding skill here. It's rewarding luck more than, like, by allowing you to play the game. I just don't like punishing skilled players for being unlucky. I am sure that the item balance will change a little bit as they keep adding more. There will probably be more healing items for sure. And hopefully there will be base health regeneration items, because that's something that's just sorely lacking. We only have the Neural right now. And the rack. Yeah, I guess we have the rack. Or moon donut. Making it in the world. I'm gonna try and just piece on out of here in a second. There we go. We even kept our Dio, so that's pretty nice. King Cairo, thanks so much for the 70 months. An Eternal Paradox, thank you so much for using your Prime sub on me. Thank you for that huge continued support. That's a super long time. Thank you for using the free sub on me. Welcome. Alright, well, I want the crit here. Crit's pretty big. I don't think I have any yet. Why are you out there? Why are you all... Why are you all where you are? This is most not what I want. Ow, dude. Alright, alright, alright. I have like I'm dead. I have a great deal of respect for the threat that is the Greater Wisp at this stage in the game. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm frozen. I'm gonna die. Oh, timing that's really hard. All right, let's just chuck that in there. He miraculously stays alive. I think that Greater Wisps have been buffed some of the most Like, obviously, wisps got a huge buff by nerfing health regeneration. Wisps are some of the most threatening enemies now, especially early game. But greater wisps, they're like unstoppable killing machines now. I'm stuck again. Thank you, teddy bear. Ah, I got the wrong item. That's a real shame. This is a bad hallway. I don't like it here. If the Ancient Wisp returns, I wouldn't be surprised if it is pretty much unstoppable. Okay. Can we just get along now? I'm gonna buy this. I don't have any extra jumps. Like, this run is like really lacking in some important things. Including, right now, visibility. You know, I could use some of that too. Back for that chest. Yep, there's a major update a couple days ago. There's the red whip. Can never escape. Ah, yes, my favorite. Oh. Nope, I'm going over here. Oh, I'm going over here. What are you gonna do? Oh, I missed. That's not good news. That right there, put that there, stand here and move back and forth so that they keep trying to lead. Oh, I'm getting killed by myself. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, I haven't gotten any of the new monster logs, the new environment log, or the old environment log. Hey, I'm escaping this one. I love how that has nothing to do with my skill as a player, and everything to do with I can't figure it out because it's just luck. I think. Alright, get me out of here. Oh, I've stunned myself. Okay, alright, that's how I like spawning. Alright, I'll be on my way. I know when I'm not welcome. Okay, seems there's a lot of stuff for me to buy. Yep, this update was skills 2.0. So far, I don't think that I will use most of the skills, but some of them are pretty good and I like them. I don't think the unlocks for several of them are all that good or worth doing. Hopefully they are changed. That's how I sum up this update. Yeah, I played Loader yesterday. I don't like the Loader very much. I think that the character is way too one-dimensional to be interesting. But like, you know, strong character. Yeah, I think once they've added all of the alternate skills for characters, then some of the ones that I don't like now will probably be more usable. Stuff like that. Because I think that, like, definitely so far I've noticed a few that, like, don't seem good, but then I think about them and I'm like, they would work well if I used this skill instead of this skill, you know? So stuff like that will work eventually. But I still think that several of them should be tweaked. Come on, open it. Was that 690? Gas. Oh, you're here. Look at you. How did you buy that one? Whatever. I didn't want crit anyway. I hate Loader's movement. I think that the grappling hook feels like butt. But a lot of people like it, so good for them. Oh, it missed. Tragic. Alright, I bought the right one this time. Yeah, I just forget to use the grappling hook offensively, even with the alternate one that's like better and useful offensively. And I just, every time I try to move with it, I end up sad because it just feels bad to me. Like, it really feels like on Loader all you're supposed to do is use your third skill, and that's why I don't like the character, because that's all you have to do. There's not really like any need for variety, any need to do anything except your third skill. With the punch, at least you slow down, but you can sprint. Like, you start charging it, and then you start sprinting, and you're fine. I was about to buy that, but I didn't need it. Wait, I just... Haha, I found you. Yeah, I liked Loader more in the first game as well. I'm waiting. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think it's good that Commandos 4 gets more shots with attack speed. I think they should have done that. Why is every boss the frickin'... Oh my god. I think they should have done that for Artificer and the Flamethrower. Not that the Flamethrower is good or worth using, but like it should have been there. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm gonna just walk away. I'm just gonna go elsewhere for now. But anyway, you just use the new Artificer for its at least usable late in the game. Even if it's not ideal, it's better. And better is all you can ask for. If I try to pretend to be Spider-Man as Loader, okay, I get it. It's more like I pretend to be a clunky demo of a game that isn't gonna get finished, where you latch onto it, and then you just kind of sit there. And then you look stupid. That's how I feel when I try to play the Loader. Oh, I didn't mean to get that close. I just don't think that the grappling hook is intuitive at all. Like, I don't feel like it moves me when I expect it to, and I don't feel like it moves me the way I expect it to when it does. Now, the solution to that is change my expectations, and I will not be disappointed. However, my solution is I'm just not going to try to use it. Even when I grapple things above me, I don't get the results that everyone's telling me I'm going to. So clearly I'm doing it wrong, but I don't know. I just don't get it. And I don't really want to get it. Like, you know, grapple above you, jump, hold forward. You go flying, and it's like, I hit a wall, and then I stop moving, and I can't get up the wall, so I have to let go, and I just feel like I wasted my time and put myself in a bad position. Thanks. Why are you fighting only Stone Titans? What have you done to anger them? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That might have hit close. No, we're good. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is not that if you know what to do, you're not going to have good, fun results. It's that what you're supposed to do obviously doesn't mesh with me as a player, and so I don't like it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm actually just dead. I'm not dead. Okay, we're living. Sure, I'll check it out. What could go wrong? Oh, there's another item I could have bought. It's fine. I don't need that. I can buy my way into Log Town. I mean, you're not wrong. Ah, gee, there's some variety in this shop. Thank you. Could get me a clover as well. I'm just gonna take my chances. Clover would actually be bad, because clover would mean I would proc on myself more when I hit myself with my meteor. So I think that would be a bad idea. Yeah, the engineer turrets need better AI, but like my only run, well, okay, no, I did 2 runs with them technically, but the second run, I did fantastically. They were killing machines. We got along great. Their AI clearly needs work, but like, they seem strong. You know, I won't fault them on ability to kill things. I thought they were bad the first run. Then the second run, I was like, you know, they don't seem very good. And then I had a really good run, and I was like, you know what? Even if they aren't good, though, I think they're fun. So I don't really care. They're my good boys, and I love them. That's accurate enough that I'll say sure. Eternal. I don't really, I'm not too worried about Rex's origin story. Background. Explanation for why things are the way they are. So that one works for me. Ah, yes. This again. These red rates feel actually ridiculous. Ah, yes. Oh, I can see again. For the next, like, 23 seconds, I can see. I don't believe it. Everything is so bright, including the future. Okay, okay, whatever. There was nothing up there, I've decided. Here, I'm gonna just drop that right there, and you guys are gonna have fun with it, and I'm gonna walk away. Oh, that's a little too expensive for me right now. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna just go away. Excuse me, I need this. Goodbye. Oh man, yeah, an aspect for the Celestine enemies would be pretty sweet. You'd make your friends invisible. What's not to want? Does that like affect enemies though? Who knows? Alright, I'm a little scared at this very moment in time. I thought that somehow there were more Titans and I was gonna be mad. But like honestly, I would have rather have been Titans. Okay, goodbye. I'll see you later. Well, I mean, I would assume that if you had the Celestine effect, I haven't had Wake of Vultures since the update, but I would assume it gives you like a big circle, and a big circle would be, you know, enough to find yourself not having to be right next to things. I know you can't get Titans on this map. But, like, the joke is I've gotten Titans for the last, like, 4 maps, so. Do I know why they changed the moon pennies to moon washers? They're not washers, they're donuts. They're just like crisps, so they're very thin. They went from runes to donuts. That's the more accurate representation of the facts. That is not part of the boss fight. I would appreciate if you were not part of the any fight. Okay, so where is the one that is part of the boss fight? Oh, there it is. I found you. Now you're mine. Oh, I would like to leave first, though. The new Lunar item seems really strong. I don't know. I definitely agree that you want it on commando, like everyone was telling me, but I don't know who else wants it. Okay, I will attempt to stay in here now. They gotta fix the visual for the guillotine. Engineer, I kind of wouldn't mind it on Engineer. I said that too yesterday when people were telling me, like, you only want it on Commander. I'm like, I can see it on Engineer because I don't really like the shield, but I think that's more of a personal thing. Like, if you don't like the shield, then totally. But the shield is technically useful, right? Like, it's got situations to use it in. I use it all the time. I just don't really like how it affects gameplay, you know? What does the new Lunar item do? It replaces your third skill with invincibility and healing. And floating. You stay at your vertical position while using it. But you can't do anything else during it. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna make it. We're fine. Everything's fine. So it's just like a pause button. Yeah, maybe Rex, honestly. Yeah, maybe.